Hi, welcome to Align with Ariana. I am Ariana, of course, your favorite. Welcome back to my channel. I am actually going to be covering an amazing story, one that I feel my heart is pulling me towards, you guys. And I will tell you, I want to warn you before we get into this edition of Tell My Story, this is going to be really intense for some. It's going to be hard to take on this information. This is not easy for me to even talk about. This is a story that I feel very connected to. The way that Spirit is connecting me to this story is pretty amazing. But this edition of Tell My Story is going to be the case of Orin and Orson West. Now listen, you guys, I'm not for sure if you've heard this story, if you know what's going on, but the two young boys went missing close around December of last year, and they live in California City, in California. In this Tell My Edition story, this is going to be a pretty tough story. I have connected with their energy. I will begin to tell you guys, this is something that is completely uneasy for me. It's very uneasy. The things that the boys describe very quite often. Now I want to remind you, when I connect with children for any addition for missing cases, for anything, for any sort of anything, children have the ability to communicate, but they only communicate in the way in which they were here in the physical realm. If they have not left, I can typically connect with their spirit guides and their angels and the guardians that are assisting them. But some things that is coming forth in their story is very sad. So when I connect with them, number one, I'm getting two energies. I'm getting energies of the names that their particular names might not be their names, okay? So Orin and Orson went missing, like I said, right before Christmas, and they have not been found. There have been released in articles of their parents or their adoptive parents coming forth saying that the children was playing outside and they just disappeared. They went out and looked outside and they were gone. Okay, so the energies that I'm picking up when I connect with children are not able to communicate the same way as adults when in these stories. You guys have known there have been a lot of cases that I've covered that have actually helped find missing people, a lot of cases that have been very reliable, and not every medium is 100% accurate. So we do connect with the ethers, we connect with spirit, we connect with a lot of information into the past, present, and future. So sometimes it's hard trying to draw the line between past, present, and future, but very often many mediums use tarot cards or things of that nature to help with the confusion and bringing things into the present. But I'm connecting with the source and I'm connecting with spirit, and one thing that I'm connecting with Orin and Orson is I'm deeply saddened by their energy, because I'm sensing a lot of them being led somewhere. So what I'm getting from the spirit guide that is guiding them, that is trying to communicate in the best form, in the best way, I see Orson holding Orin. Orson has a mighty spirit. He is big in spirit compared to Orin. I see them giving each other hugs. I also see them leaving the house, okay? I see them leaving the house in their pajamas. Now, one of the things, I'm not for sure if one of the children's, between Orin or Orson, one of them loved turtles or frogs or something green. Turtles, frogs, or fishes, okay? Because I keep seeing this on the pajamas. I see a pajama set of frogs or a pajama set of fishes. So they were in their pajamas when they left the house. They were not in regular clothes. Now, despite what is going out there and what's on the news, I want to warn you guys that I am connecting with spirit. So all of these things that I pick up are not necessarily out there in the public. So I want to warn you that this content is very, very true, and I'm connecting with the spirit in regards to delivering the message. So some of this information might not be for you, but I see them two holding each other. I see Orson holding Orin, and I also see them in their pajamas. Okay, I see them in this pajama set. It's white, possibly with green frogs. Now, one of the things that's very disturbing to me is someone here, Orson is actually trying to communicate a little bit more than Orin. Orin is not communicating that much because he is totally startled. He's startled and he will not talk. I can't do this. Can I do this? I can't do this. Can I do this, Spirit? Can I do this? Should I do this? This is just too much. Can I do this? So when I connect with this story, I see them two leaving in their pajamas. So they were actually instructed and told to leave. They were instructed, and someone took them away from their home, took them away from where they were led. So what I am seeing and what I'm connecting with, like I said, with children, is very hard for them to communicate. It's very hard for them to talk. So they begin to show images and describe or say one or two words that they might know. And one thing that I picked up from Orin did mention that they were walking, okay, that they were walking away from their home. So they were led away from their home. It wasn't something that happened drastically, that happened fast. This was something that was planned out, and something that was drug out over time, okay? So something that was in some sort of works or planning. They also did mention the name Mama, and they said they said Michelle, and the name they said was Michelle. They mentioned Mama and they mentioned Michelle. Okay, so when I do connect with spirit in this realm, they did mention Mama and they connected and they mentioned Michelle, the name Michelle. So I see this energy now. I see this energy of them saying Mama, and I see them saying Michelle. When I do see them with this energy and them stating this energy, they are informing me that it's very possible that they were with this female energy or with this female person before they left, because they are saying that this was their energy leading up to the last moment. So whoever this female energy is, it possibly could be a Michelle that they're mentioning, that they're saying, because they keep saying Mama Michelle, okay? So this person or whoever this female energy is, it could be someone they're familiar with, but they're talking in regards to that's probably the last of the person that they seen. That's the last person that they did see, okay? That was the last person that they did see, according to me connecting from the spiritual realm. I'm also seeing that they are mentioning that they were being told that they were going to the store. So they were being told that they were going to leave and go to the store. They was, on this ride, they was leaving. They mentioned getting into a white vehicle, a white van, a white truck, a white something, but I see a big vehicle. I also see some sort of camping ground. I see some sort of camping ground, and I see a fire pit. You guys, I will tell you, in this edition of this story with these two boys, what I am connecting with, you guys, is I don't even want to continue to do this reading because I have chills on me right now. I literally have chills on my body with this. And I remember many stories that I've covered before in the past. A lot of my stories that I covered with children was 100% accurate, and a lot of stories that I've covered with adults the same. I've only had one case that I covered and the children were alive, were here in the present, in the physical realm. But what I pick up from spirit is that something happened at this place that they went to. Now I see them driving in the direction of, I guess they live in some sort of community. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing them leaving out of this community and making a left, right? When you leave out of the community, it's like a long road. You might come to a stop sign on that street and you have to make a right and go out of the community. But I'm seeing when they get on that main road, they make a left, okay? And then I see them going to some sort of camping ground, some sort of field, some sort of land, and I see there is some sort of fire pit. It's a fire pit. And I see the boys getting out of that van, being taken out of that truck, being taken out of that van. And I see Orson holding Orin. And I see them cold in their pajamas, and in a van. So something happened the night before they went missing. Something happened the night before, and I'm not sure what day they went missing on, but I see something happening on a Wednesday, preferably like a Wednesday, I'm doing Wednesday night. Wednesday. What day would the 23rd be? Let's see. December 23rd, 2020. What day would that be? Wednesday. Wednesday, you guys. Wednesday. I'm not making this up. I did not know, obviously. And that's Wednesday. So I'm seeing something happen Wednesday night. And that's the day that the Spirit keep telling me is Wednesday. So this was Wednesday in the morning leading up to the day, or Wednesday at night. But I see a dark hour. I do not see this happening in the broad light day. This was not in the daytime, you guys. This was in the early morning hours. Early morning hours or late night hours. Okay? When this actually occurred, I don't know if there's a foster. I'm hearing that there was something actually going on within that foster care system. There was something that was going on within that foster care place that they were in. And they were actually being investigated. Something was going on within the house where they were already being investigated. Okay. There was some issues with something as it related to fraud or something with money, with monetary. There was some issues and they were already being investigated. I'm also seeing, oh, I can't take this. I'm sick to my stomach. I can't take this. I can't take this. Spirit, put a form of protection around me. Thank you. Where is this street that they are connected to? Okay, it's very possible when you come out on that street, you make a left. It could be some sort of urgent care or urgent facility. I keep seeing the passing of that. Some sort of urgent care or urgent facility, medical care center that they did continue to pass. So I don't know, I'm not familiar with the area. You guys, when I connect with these stories, you know I'm connecting with Spirit. I'm seeing it there must be some sort of Waycrest or something with a W, okay? I'm seeing a street name with a W. It could have been in the passing of it. And I see this area in which they went to. It is some sort of field. It's like a field or a camping ground, something near a camping ground. And I see a fire pit and I see the boys. And that is the last that I see of them getting out of this truck, this van. They were not taken. They went with someone they knew. They went with someone they knew. They left the home. They left their home in the middle of the night, in the middle of the morning. This could have happened prior to the 23rd, but I'm seeing Wednesday as a day of action or a lot of aggressive movement. I'm seeing Wednesday as being the day where someone is highly anxious and has a lot of anxiety within their energy and how they're moving. I see a lot of the devil's card energy. If you guys don't know anything about tarot, I see a lot of the devil's card on the day of Wednesday. So there was a lot of manipulation and play with some things that happened on Wednesday, but the boys did leave prior to that. They left prior to Wednesday. They probably were reported on Wednesday, but they left prior to that. I see them leaving over in the middle of the night. And I see them in this truck. They had, I don't know if they had blue jackets, blue or dark jackets. I keep seeing these dark blue coats. And I see them leaving. And they are mentioning that they left with a female. They are mentioning that they left with someone that they knew. And they keep saying, I keep hearing like Michelle. So I don't know who that is. I don't know how this person is connected, but I keep getting that. And they're saying, Mama. They're not going to say everything out in detail. I wish that they could tell me the street that they're on, but I can only see what they allow me to see. And what I'm seeing is that they come out of their home and they go to possibly like a stop sign and make a left. When they are on like a main road, main intersection, I see them making a left from their complex, from their home, from their, it's a row of homes, a row of houses, okay? I see them making a left. I also see them headed to an area that says something hill, okay? Something hill, Hill. And then I also see them going and venturing off off of an exit, but they go into an area where there's a park, and there is a park or a camping ground, and there is a fire pit there. I'm not going to go into detail as to what is actually where they are in the relation to the fire pit, because it disgusts me. It makes me, you guys, it's terrible. But I see the fire pit, and I see them being told they were going to a store. And one of the boys had a deep connection with like turtles or frogs. They had a deep connection with turtle frogs, and I also see a connection with fish. So they could have been a water child, could have carried the energy of watery energy, feminine energy, flow. And I see this being connected to Orson. He could have liked frogs, or not frogs, turtles. He liked turtles. And the pajamas that he was wearing were those pajamas that had turtles on them. This is horrible. This is horrible. They were told that they were going on a walk. They were going to the store, and all they remember, I see them literally walking, and they're mentioning that Michelle lost us. Michelle lost us. Michelle lost us. They said they were lost. Someone lost them. And they keep mentioning the name. They keep saying that name. You guys, I want to thank you for aligning with Ariana. This story is very touching. I would love to go deeper into it, but I know that with the information, I hope this does help. I do have and hold prayers for family members that feel the connection to this. I hold prayers for a lot of energy and people that feel tied and connected to this. I hold prayers for the boys themselves. I send them the highest regard, the highest angelic, angel supported realm to them, to comfort them, to warm their spirit, to warm their soul. So I want to thank you guys for aligning with Ariana. I know it's going to be more on this story, you guys. I'm pretty sure that I will not be covering this story again. It was really hard for me to cover this story. And you guys, my spirit guides and my angels had to kind of force me to do this reading, because I was not down for it whatsoever, because I knew the connection and the power that it would have. And you guys, I really hope this is helpful. I do see them in an area. They are drawing a circle, okay? I keep seeing a circle. So I'm not for sure if it's there's a roundabout or it's close near some sort of area that might be known for a circle or for connecting like a circle. They're showing me a circle, and they're showing me a cutout of like kind of like a piece of slice, okay? Like as if kids were describing it. So when I'm seeing a circle, and then I'm seeing a slice of piece of missing from an area. So this could be a lot of indication to what they could have passed or what they could be by. They're also referencing it could be some sort of woods or camping area. I see a fire pit, so somewhere where a fire pit will be acceptable, that they possibly could be near or close by. I see this very common in their energies, and I also see that they were holding one another. They were in their pajamas, and I see them leaving in the dark midnight hour. I really hope investigators actually are able to gain some sort of treading with this story. You guys, I want to thank you for aligning with Ariana. If you would like your own personal reading, please visit www.alignwithariana.com for more details, for more goodies, for more working your magic. Peace, love, Wadu. Bye.